And I think even if I did, to be fair, I don't know a whole lot of ways that my life wasn't working properly. Super weird. We'll try to fix that at some point. Before next time because I haven't been able to find them. Oh, that's all right. I've totally been able to find them. I haven't been able to find them at a reasonable price. Like, I'm not willing to pay $500 for these things. I'm sorry. I love Xenoblade. I just don't like it that much. So I was really excited when I heard that they were going to do a reprint of them. I wanted to get a pre-orders and all that. I couldn't get any pre-orders. Get it. What is happening? I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. And I started giving up on this, I guess. I figured I would check the But if you're gonna come and post hate stuff in the chat because I brought the terrible weather, we'll allow that next week. Like, 1 week only. Blame me for the weather. So I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna check up on the materia and stuff we have because I'm reading here that oh, we have a steel command. I'm gonna need the chocobo right now. I don't need the range one either. Okay, so I'm just gonna see who has the enemy skill materia. Let me finish that lab bit because I know I was kind of all over the place there. So I wanted to check to see what we had for who had the enemy skill materia because I know that according to the guide there are some enemy skills that we would like to pick up while we are in the mines. And for the steel, I'm seeing that we can steal a sweet weapon for Tifa. Not that I tend to like use her in my party or I haven't been really, but free weapons. I like not having to spend my gil. Who doesn't? Let me store some HP here because I am a silly Billy who or actually not in terrible shape. I'm a silly Billy who seems to always forget that that is a thing. I see Barrett is sad, and that makes me sad. Unfortunately, I don't have anything right now to cure his sadness, so he's just gonna have to suck it up. I'm sorry, that is a terrible attitude to have. But for real, we are very sad about Barrett's sadness, and we will do something to help and support him when we get to the next show. I'm just taking a look to see how the heck am I supposed to like get out of this thing. I remember like, hey, so we climbed the thing. Okay, we got the tent on the other thing. And climb this rope or this rope. Cool, that's gonna buy some time where I'm not looking really silly for not really knowing what's happening. Nope, but for sure is another round of encounter. Yeah. much. Yeah, type that up in the chat. Okay, so hopefully that's a bit better now. I have turned it down a bit. Super helpful. Yeah, it has been a day today. My goodness, just kind of all over the place. Huh. Anyways, hopefully that doesn't deter you from coming back in the future. Yeah, so I am playing Final Fantasy VII for the first time, and I am currently lost in the Mythril Mines. So trying to make my way out of here. We shall see how that goes, because every time I turn, there's another random encounter. Super fun. But I guess I am getting that sweet, sweet gill. Another random encounter. Woo! Yeah, super fun. And I'm trying to identify what these things are. They're going to do a swamp shoot. That is an attack that makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense. Nice, yeah, awesome. Thank you for the raid, and yeah, so yeah, Retro Canadian Gamer says in chat they happen to also be playing Final Fantasy VII, and Raid Random Streamers is also playing the same game. Totally makes sense. Thank you, and I am enjoying it. It's been fun. I've somehow managed to live under a rock for 30 years and came into this knowing pretty much nothing about it, except that there is a dude named Cloud that we like, and Sephiroth is bad. So I don't know how I've managed to get this far without, like in life, I mean, without knowing more about it. But lucky me. So now I get to like experience this all for the first time, and I have to say it's been fun. There's a lot of stuff that I'm finding is like, because I started gaming on new games. Like I just started gaming in 2020, so on modern games and stuff. So there definitely I'm feeling some challenges going back to a classic game like this, where stuff like the fixed camera is just like, why is that a thing? But then I also look at this and like, this came out in 1997. I didn't even know that games could do this. Thank you. That is solid advice. Listen to the stream after to tweak the microphone and gaming audio. Thank you. That is very solid advice, and I will definitely try that for sure. Someone else had also recommended to me, they were saying that they do a lot of testing on like a dummy channel and stuff. That's something else I should definitely try. And yeah, I'd like to say I'm getting better at this. Week 7 or 8 now, and I come on at like once a week, so not a, yes, I am using OBS, and for some reason, Rude, that's his name, yeah, and for some reason it just, I don't know, my audio monitors are not as helpful as I'd like them to be. I should take a bit more time and test things out a bit more, I think. I've been sort of learning as I go, and there's definitely advantages to that. But now it seems like people know that I exist now. So I should maybe come on looking a little bit, yeah, thank you. So there's an option in OBS to record, like as opposed to like streaming, and that way you can pretend to be streaming and then listen to it, but don't have to like be live. Yeah, thank you. I did that, when did I do that? Oh, I did that for my Frame Fatales audition. I recorded it, and that was helpful. And then it was recorded that audition think in November or December, so a few months ago. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah, Retro Canadian Gamer streams whenever. Gaming? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thanks for coming. It was great to meet you and see you and help your better half. That's just good stuff. And also, thank you for the advice. I really appreciate that. That's super great. So, Retro Canadian Great Gamer, everyone, coming in and rating. So that's super awesome. Super exciting. I know I've been saying like super exciting a lot. I think I'm just feeling kind of awkward today. I love that. I'm dude. I guess I'm assuming gender here, but like I love that person's name is Rude. It's very descriptive. Okay, so let's see. Where are we going? We are going to, it says go north, so I'm guessing in here. Ooh, treasure box. Oh, high potion. Oh, and random encounter. Because I've taken like, what, 10 steps? So I ordered a backdrop off Amazon so that behind me is not quite as messy and obnoxious. And yeah, so I ordered it and it arrived. And it arrived broken and missing several pieces. So not super helpful. So I started the return for that, and I will eventually get my butt over to Staples to drop that off. So that's done. But I did order another backdrop stand in the meantime, which should be arriving tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be super fun. My Pyra and Mythra amiibos arrived, and my backdrop arrives. So that's going to be super awesome. So next week, I'm hoping that I will be able to show that off. Hoping that this time, hopefully the backdrop comes with all the pieces and not broken. It's a different brand this time, so we'll see. We'll see. The reviews on it are sort of mixed, but at the same time, it's like I'm using this inside for a little bit, so it doesn't really have to be super durable. I'm not using it for like a professional photography setup or anything like that. It's really, I don't need something that's super high quality or durable. I really just need it to like have all the pieces, which I honestly didn't think was asking a lot, but what was I thinking? Arriving tomorrow. So we shall see. Hopefully next week I can show that off, and then I'm hoping that it will do two things. Like I'm hoping that it will sort of clean up behind me so it's behind me is less obnoxious. And then I'm also kind of hoping that it will help with some of the background noise. When I was recording my audition for the Preventathon host, I did notice there was quite a bit of background noise, and I don't know if that was partly because I had like the curtains open, or if it was like during the day there's a bit more traffic, but the background should help with that. So let's see how I couldn't even finish that sentence before another random encounter came. What the HE double hockey sticks? Yeah. Oh, we've got a limit break from arrows. This is exciting. Some of these attacks just look absolutely ridiculous, and it's amazing. Totally amazing. Scissor Spark! I expect when I see an attack name like Scissor Spark that there will be like scissors or just like chop, 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 or something like that. But it just looks like it just throws lightning. Whatever. I didn't make the game. I'm just enjoying it. And a 2-stage attack. which really just sounds, it doesn't sound like an attack, it just sounds like how an attack works. Again, I'm not the expert here. Like, really, I'm really not the expert here. Really not. I just come to play the games. What am I doing here? Sorry, I just got distracted by a shiny object. That happens with me sometimes. Yay! And so far, we still don't have, we haven't picked anything up yet to cure Barrett's sadness. And that is sad. So, sorry Barrett, your depression continues. Hopefully we can get you some antidepressants soon. Okay, so we are now out of the Mythril Mines. Awesome, okay. So, okay. Let's wander, I guess? Hey. Alright, I guess we're gonna wander a bit. I think that we are headed to Junon next, but let's see if we can pick up Yuffie along the way. This music is so pretty. Just take a look at the world. Oh, what's that? Oh, random encounter. Let's do this random encounter. Which right now, not a bad thing, because I know I am hoping to come across Yuffie while we are in this area. I don't want to do that cure just yet. My guide is telling me that we have only like a 12% chance at catching her in this area, so not a huge chance, but we got some time. We can, we've got a little bit of time here. We can try to see if we can get her. Yay! Da, da, da. I'm excited that those mines took a reasonable amount of time. Oh yeah, I wanted to see what this is. It looks like a giant bird. Hi, birdie. Oh, hi. What's up? Yeah, we don't like the Shinra. Okay. Sits in the shadows of a small hill. That sounds ominous. Okay. Sure. Okay. We'll just follow this stranger into this mountain, and this just looks like a trap. This looks like a trap. But the music's chill. I can live with this chill music. Oh, maybe this is just another dope fort. Oh. Maybe. Oh. Hey, what's up, you? You look sad. Are you crying or what? Okay. So wait, are we supposed to? Okay, maybe if I just like read the actual like text, I can figure out what's happening here. But yes, we have a problem with Shinra too. You could say we have beef with them. They also have beef with us though. Okay, so yeah, there's a huge bird. Oh, rude. Shinra's trying to get rid of the bird? That's super rude. I mean, that does track. That does seem very on brand for Shinra. The music in this game is just incredible. they've hired soldiers, but not soldier like in all caps, like soldiers as in like the noun. The common noun, not the proper noun. Yeah, Barrett, this is a great opportunity to like bust out those arm cannons. Nice, we can use, well, since there's beds there, that means we can cure Barrett's sadness with a nap. If only real depression could be cured with a nap. I mean, I'm not saying, oh, this camera. Why can't I get to the beds? I just want to go take a nap. What the heck? Okay, let's try this again. There we go. I just didn't hit the right button. So, I'm not saying that a nap isn't a good thing. A nap is obviously like super helpful. Naps are great. I'm just not gonna pretend like they're an actual cure for depression or sadness. But they do go a long way sometimes. Now we're all rested up. Let's save, because I forgot to save while we're at the open world. So let's do that now. Save. It sounds like the cats are being surprisingly chill today, which is wonderful. I really wasn't sure with the fire alarm going off earlier. Usually after that they're a little bit out of sorts, and I can't say I blame them. I think we're all out of sorts after that happens. But they seem to be chill right now, so that's nice. That said, in about 15 minutes or so is the time that they often get their dinner. I'm saying that quietly because I think I'm on the TV in the living room. I don't want them getting ideas. So they start to get a little bit more rowdy around that time. Okay, weird. Let's see. Ooh, we got some, all those random encounters got us some money. Cash money. But I think we have all these, really? Yeah. I don't think I don't care about any of that material, but let's see, what do you have to sell me? You hang in there. Hang in there, kitty, like the cat. Okay, sweet, we can stock up on some potions. Okay, it's the hyper that we want for sadness. Oh, I don't want 21 of those, that's way too many. There we go. Pick up 5 of those, a bunch of those, got some tents. Okay, I think we're good here. So we picked up some potions. Don't need any more material right now. 3D camera. This fixed force perspective throwing me off. Why can't I just climb down this? Take a deep breath here. Like this. Yeah. I honestly don't know how much of this is just I'm old and how much of this is, yeah. Maybe I'm just not very good at this and I have to just keep working to get better at it. Hello, person. You want to tell me what's going on? Okay, so the enemy will climb the mountain looking for the reactor, and then we leave a trap for them and then hire soldiers to protect the area. Well, theoretically, because the village doesn't have any money. Yeah, in this economy, who can blame you? So, yeah, 1 soldier is 400 gil, and 20 soldiers is 8,000 gil. So what they would like from us is for us to use our money to pay these soldiers, and then buy the trap, and then set it up, and then command the troops. Wow, that sounds like a lot of work. Aw, we've sent our wives and children to another village. That's, well, you know, I am all for like mutual aid and stuff, and this economy is quite terrible. So let's see what we can do to help. Helping is good. So you can win by wiping out the enemy or killing the commander in charge. And if the enemy reaches the shed, then they'll attack. We have no choice but to go into battle immediately. That's probably not what we want. And if we lose, even during that, if the enemy gets the reactor, we can still save things. That's nice, but only a slight chance. Cool. Okay. Well, yeah, we don't want Shinra to win. We really don't want Shinra to win. Okay, so soldiers, what are we asking for? We can get fighters, attackers, defenders, shooters, repairers, and workers. And stoners, giggity. Tri-stoners. They're extra stoned. Catapult and fire catapult. Extra fire. Okay, let's see, what else can we learn about this? Okay, and then funding. Okay, so they have 15,000 gil right now. And they need 3,000 gil for each battle. I think we can like give them 3,000. Because I think there was like, okay, I think it was like 5 I had left. Okay, other issues. So first off, they have to prepare the troops. Okay. Okay. Just reading this stuff. Okay. Shinra will send platoons. Yeah, Shinra be like that. Okay, so enough here. Okay, I guess let's try this. Oh, I don't think I can. Okay, so, oh, hi Barbie, you're big Barbie. Big Barbie. Can I get out this door? Looks like no. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to get into a whole bunch more random encounters before we can do this stuff. So, let's go see if we can find Yuffie hanging out in the forest. And maybe by the time we find Yuffie hanging out in the forest, we'll have the money that we need to do the battle. I guess we'll see. Like I said a bit earlier, we only have like a 12% chance of finding her in the Junon forests. So we might have to do a few of these battles. Guess we'll see. I love that like there's just like this tiny little rope to climb up into the fort, and then after that you've got the nice ladders. Okay, so there's the mines. There's the Furby. Just trying to see where we're going. I don't know. Let's go hang out in the forest. I hear that's where Yuffie might be. Couldn't even get to the forest before. Well. Oh, an attack from the back. We're gonna get attacked by dragon dogs. I don't want to use Eris's limit break right now, just because like, I want to save that for when I'm in a little bit more need of healing. More high potion. High potions are great, especially when I'm really bad at remembering to heal. Wow. So Cloud is taller than the trees, which is just hilarious to me. I don't know why that's so funny, but it is. Maybe I'm just immature like that. Also, why do the dragon dogs seem to keep on attacking from behind? I don't know. I guess that's just what they do. It's like we're rocking out to this battle music here. So we'll add to my to-do list over the week or so to kind of figure out some of my audio issues. Like know why my good mic is being all weird. No idea. Usually it's my webcam that's being weird. And often, because I use the same camera for, now we're in the forest. I use the same camera for my streaming as I do for work. So sometimes switching it, oh, we're gonna use that limit break now. Those things are doing some damage. Sometimes in between moving it back and forth, the camera's a little bit weird. I don't know what it is. It's always fixable, but this is the first time I've experienced something like this with my mic, like on this computer. A couple weeks ago I had weird audio issues, like on my work computer. It was so weird. I hadn't even done any like swapping the stuff back and forth, but for some reason my headset was not working, and so I tried switching to my laptop audio, and that wasn't working. Like, I could hear everyone in the meeting, but they couldn't hear me. And this is especially awkward because I was leading the meeting. It was my meeting, and yeah. So I tried my laptop audio, and that also didn't work, which was super weird. So I went and dug out one of my spare headsets, and that didn't work. And restarted my computer. Still, that didn't work. Eventually, I ended up having to plug in my stream microphone. Yay! And that worked. So that was super weird. But now I'm having the opposite problem here, it seems, where my stream microphone it's registered as being there, but doesn't seem to want to work. So, it is what it is. We'll get that sorted out, but not before we fight these turnip-looking things. They're turnips, right? Potatoes? Potatoes with wavy arms? Yeah. Wow. Wow. I wasn't expecting that to do quite as much damage. Let's find this high potion. High potion. Wow, where? Oh, way at the bottom. Okay, Cloud. You take that high potion. Well, these things do some damage. My goodness. Y'all are so rude. I was literally just walking through the forest. I wanted to have a nice forest path. And since you're gonna be rude about it, I'm just gonna like fight back. Because that's what we do. I wonder what else we'll encounter while in this forest. I hope you all like this battle music, because we listen to it a lot. I'm just in absolute amazement over like how much damage these potato-looking things are doing. Also that the potato-looking things seem to do electric attacks. Not what I was expecting. But we won. We did. Oh no, there's one more, I think. One more. It's getting excited too soon. Counting my chickens before they hatch, I could still die. But not today. Or at least not right now. But like, just for good measure, maybe let's give Eris some potion, because I would like it if she did not die. That would be my preference. Let's wander the forest some more. The cloud is taller than even the tallest trees. see if we can find a Yuffie. Not right now. I'm gonna fight these flying stingrays. At least they seem to be less deadly than the turnips. Seems that way. Let's do one of them cures. These attacks are all just so ridiculous. Save that limit break for the next time around. Wander. Oh, I like that trail of like dark green behind him. It's so funny. I don't like the zoom trail. Oh, I don't like these. These do like so much damage. I'm gonna save that limit break a bit longer because I wonder if these things have anything to steal. Sorry, I'm mostly talking to myself right now, and that's just super rude. I feel like I have been talking. Oh wow, that's so much damage. Oh, please don't die on me. Oh, well, at least Eris has a limit breaks. That's helpful. And maybe some of the let's get rid of these turnip things because I don't like what they're doing to me. I don't like what they're doing to my party. So rude. Yeah. So. Okay, that did less damage than I was expecting. Like, some of these, like, things don't look like they'll do a ton of damage, but then they just, like, super mess the party up. And then, like, that last thing looked like it was gonna just, like, devastate, like, the entire party and did, like, what? 50 HP, something like that. No consistency. That did more damage. Okay, so we got one of these down. But let's start throwing some cures around. And I think... Oh, Eris is almost dead. That's not good. Okay, we did manage to... We've managed to save Eris, so that's good. Don't want Eris to die. Cannot stress this enough. I do not want Eris to die. I like her. I am gonna... Do I want to give her the cure? I'm gonna think about this if I want to give her the cure one. I don't super like Barret having it because Barret is pretty strong, but Eris has that healing wind, so I don't know if it really makes sense for her to have the restore materia. Pretty sure that was the mindset I was using when I assigned it in the first place. So let me think on this some more. I also might, as much as I like Eris, I actually might swap out here. Maybe, we haven't seen Red 13 in a bit, maybe we should bring the puppy back. I like puppies. Who doesn't like puppies? I'm just gonna like keep on musing on what I'm gonna do with my party. Like, have a party. Is it done yet? Oh, thank goodness. Wow, those things really pack a punch. If I had to guess which stuff was going to mess you up in the forest, that would not be my guess. That would definitely not be my guess. Okay. Yeah, I want to try to save the limit break for the next time I encounter those potato things. Because those things, like, those things are devastating. Although, Cloud is not looking super good right now either. I'm gonna just grab a sip of water. Hydration is important. See if I can save. Oh, we're gonna do the cure thing there. Yeah, in general, I think I want to see if I can save the limit breaks for the next time we encounter those other things. Because they do a lot of damage and they seem to attack in larger groups. So not my favorite thing ever. I guess we'll see if I end up having to use the limit break. I end up having to, but we're down to one enemy right now, which is not too shabby at all. I think we can get rid of them with, I can use magic to get rid of them. Magic. So I totally forgot that I am behind. Yes! Yes! Totally forgot that I'm behind on Mythic Quest until I came across Rob McElhenney's post on Instagram about wrapping up, and the picture like had a huge spoiler in it. It's like, oh, well, what a way to be reminded that I'm behind. Now I have to catch up. I mean, there were several pictures in the post. I only saw the first one because once it was like, oh, that's a huge spoiler. So rude. I know I was trying to save some of these limit breaks for the potatoes, but the party is kind of low on HP here, so we're going to use up Eris's healing wind here and see if we end up having to use Barrett's or Cloud's limit breaks. We'll see. What are MP looking like? So after this battle, I think we should use some elixir on Barrett, because we do keep on using up his MP to cure the party, because they are taking some damage. This forest is messing them up. Let's send some curing Eris's way. At least Eris has nothing limit break, it looks like. We're down to one flying stingray. Oh no, we're down to two. We might end up using that still. Yeah, who are we curing here? Okay, now we're down to one. So we can probably do this without dying. And I think we can do this without having to use the limit breaks. Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna, let's take a breath here. We won the battle, but not the war. So we are going to go and use some items here. Yes, sorry, not the elixir, it's the ether that I meant. That wanted to use up. Eris is still in okay shape. Some potions here. Cool. Cloud is at full health, so that's nice. Let's continue to walk around the forest. Really just those two foresty areas, or three, I guess. They just seem very small forests. I'm gonna find out later that there's way more forests and I'm looking really silly here, aren't I? I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen. But that is a problem for future me. That is definitely something that future me can feel silly about. I've been toying with the idea of like coming on stream and talking about like technology risk and third-party risk assessments and stuff, which is like my job. Because I feel like that would make my stream like unique. I think. I don't know, maybe not. At the same time, I also feel like that might alienate people because my job is one of those things which I enjoy my job, or I enjoy the work that I do. But I'd be lying if I didn't say it's boring. And I don't know if I could even like explain it without having like all the viewers fall asleep before the end of the sentence. And I wonder if anyone who would actually find that interesting would maybe not be so into it after a day of work. Because it's not like I could be giving out like CEs for talking about technology risk while on stream. If I could, that'd be dope. I'm pretty sure, okay, if there was some way that I could make this count as continuing education for people, I would definitely do that. Because I know I would want to get my CE credits watching someone play video games. But I don't think that there's any legitimate certifying body that will let you do that. I might look into that though. I'm gonna fact check that. Because that'd be amazing if that was actually a thing that could happen. Now whether or not that actually changes if I'm gonna like start boring y'all with technology risk and third-party risk management is another story. Spoiler alert, I probably won't. I don't think I could do that to you. I'd like you to stick around. Theoretically, like if I have a choice in the matter, and I realize I don't. There's the potatoes. Alright, now let's use up all these limit breaks. This is what we've been waiting, this is what we have been saving them up for. But we're not going to use heiresses yet because these things are going to mess me up. But we got rid of one of those potatoes real fast today. Or this time around. Oh. I don't know what that was, but I don't know. Like, I just saw like the 10 MP there, and I'm not sure what that was. I have a feeling that wasn't a good thing. Okay, well, whatever. We're going to keep on going with this. We're not dead yet. We haven't gamed over yet. So we're already doing better than 30% of my streams. I'm like doing the math in my head. I think I've gamed over in at least 2 of them, maybe 3 of them. So either 30 or 50% of my streams. So let's go with that. Let's just keep going. And maybe we can not die today. I know, it's asking a lot. Just get a green potion all over. I think we're down to 1. Yeah. Yes! And we did it. We did it, and we didn't even like almost die for that one. I mean, that was totally and 100% because we had the limit breaks. It is what it is. We've been wandering around this forest quite a bit. Trying to decide how much longer I want to wander around the forest, trying to look for Yuffie. We'll see. Hopefully she appears soon. Maybe in the next one. If she appears in the next one, then I don't have to keep on wondering if I want to keep going with this. With this, I mean looking for Yuffie. It does seem like there will be other opportunities to find her, so we'll just, yeah, it seems that the chances of finding her get better further into the game. Like, my brain's also kind of broken today, so getting to just hang out and do some random encounters and make some money, not a terrible thing either. I'm just so busy rocking out to the music that I didn't even notice that I should start doing some healing before things get dire. I didn't realize that Barrett still had a heal for everyone left, so that's nice. That was a nice surprise. Yes! Let's take a look at my party. Let's just gonna swap them out here to try to like keep their levels a bit more even. Oh, I actually should have. I'm just realizing I should have taken their materia off and stuff before, and unequipped their good stuff before I'm swapping them out. So let's take off their materia. And I don't know what equipment they have. Oh, well, I didn't mean to do that, but whatever, here we are. And we will... Okay, so now we can swap out the party. I don't know if these situations where you end up, no, that's not what I meant to do. I don't know if these situations where like you are forced with certain party members and stuff continue to be a thing throughout the game, but it seems to have happened a number of times, so I'm going to assume it is. Oh, I didn't realize that Red 13 had stuff. Cool, okay. Does Tifa have? Sorry, as I continue to mutter to myself, I know I'm not being super helpful here. There's my restore. Looking for enemy skill. Where is my... I thought I had a steal. Sorry, spam call coming in. Oh wait, Cloud has the steel. So I'm going to take the steel materia off of Cloud. What do I want to replace it with? Ice, Chocobo Lure. Probably also doesn't need a Chocobo Lure right now. So let's... No, that's not what I meant to do either. Okay. Ice, Sense, Poison. So let's put them all there. And maybe a fire. And oh, I'm just trying to think what else we want here. Already we're forgetting what he has. Okay, so like a lightning maybe? I don't know. And then we can give Tifa the steel materia. There we go. And what kind of equipment? I don't know if I have anything better right now. spirit is, but she's got spirit. Yes, we do. She's got spirit because our arm man said so. No, I should save while I have that all set up. Save. Okay, well that's saving. Let's some more water. There we go. It just saved, so I don't really need to do that again. Well, at least not right this second. Okay, so I'm like squinting here, looking at like all these yellow dots on the map, which I'm assuming are destinations. Still not entirely sure how I'm supposed to know which those yellow dots I'm supposed to visit. I don't know. So far it's worked out for me. Okay, having that all paired with that fire is helpful. And attack all of them at once. Yeah, that's good. I don't know if the party change was a good call, like it's too soon for me to tell, but I think that the materia swap is probably a good one. Tifa can cure everyone. She just sits in a box and stands. Cool. So, with us not having Eris's limit break to rely on for the curing, we've given Tifa and Red 13 the ability to heal everyone. We still have yet to find Yuffie. And I know I said that I was gonna like give up and stuff, but now at this point it's kind of feeling personal. It shouldn't. What I really should have done was like keep track of how many battles we've done so far. But that just, I didn't do that, and that is on me. And I'd like to say that next time I'm in a situation where I'm like looking to do something that doesn't have fantastic odds, I will keep track, but I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna either forget or not feel like it. And I'm sorry. Oh. That noise, how do I describe the noise? That sort of, I want to say, it's not a siren, but whatever that really loud noise is, reminds me of when Cloud gets the flashbacks with Sephiroth. So for a second in my head, that was what was about to happen. But we won that. Come on, Yuffie. Come hang out with us. We're cool. Oh, no, but no, we're gonna hang out with the little potato things that are just gonna mess us up. Alright. Since you insist. I don't understand Tifa's limit break. Now, I realize that this is stuff that I could just Google, and I probably should, but I don't for some reason. I wish I had a good excuse for you. I really don't. I mean, I've Googled dumber stuff. I only ever seem to think of it when I'm like actively using her limit break. Okay, so I really don't know how much more effort I want to spend on trying to find Yuffie right now. Maybe what happens is like you find Yuffie when you're least trying to find her. maybe. So I guess let's see if we can find our way over to Junon. See what happens. The potato things are even like there. Wow. There's no escaping these things. That sucks. Oh well. We will just start making our way over to Junon, and we'll see next time I end up in a forest or something, we can try to get Yuffie. I am definitely starting to lose steam and run out of things to talk about, so. I am making that sweet, sweet gill though, so. Walk through the forest. I think. Sorry, I'm just like, I know I'm kind of talking to myself and not really sharing my thoughts here. Oh, that looks like a cactus eagle. So we'll just get the cactus eagle thing. Cactus eagle with the smog attack. Okay. Heard loud and clear. See, it's weird because that looked like that was going to do a bunch of damage, and then I guess it didn't. So I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's inconsistent, and that just looks like a really messed up dinosaur. I'm not sure if that's intentional. Like, is it supposed to? I don't know. I think. Nope. That's another random attack with another cactus dragon. But I think it's just the one thing, so that's not too terrible. With the smog attack. That definitely sounds like airplanes flying above. Might as well take the opportunity to kill the party. Yay, we won, and that was a relatively easy one compared to some of the things we've encountered today. Okay, is this where we're headed? Oh, I think it is. That's exciting. Well, we're in A-Town. Oh. Cool. So I'm just gonna head just out back to the world map so I can save. Save. Okay, so we're saved. We are at Junon, and on that note, I think it is about time for me to call it. I do want to shout out Davy Valentine. I'm typing his name in chat right now. Davy Valentine came and raided last week, and it was a good time. So I do just want to shout him out. I checked out his stream the next day, and it was actually a lot of fun. He's playing Final Fantasy X right now, and then later on in the day, he was reacting to cooking recipes on YouTube, which, oh my god, it was some rough cooking recipes, and so it was really fun watching that stream. So thank you, Davey, for rating me, because it gave me the opportunity to check out your stream, and it was quite good. Like I said, I am getting tired. It has been a weird sort of day for me. So I'm going to call it here, and then next week, same time, same place, hopefully better microphone, we will go through Junon, and I expect that will be a very good time. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful night. Bye!